No, everyone else isn't having more sex than you. This persistent belief that everyone else is having more sex can lead to negative effects on emotional health and behavior. It's a common feeling from teenagers in high school who think everyone is doing it to single or coupled adults fearing they're going through a dreaded dry spell. But let's debunk this myth. What does the research say? Studies show that people tend to have a skewed view of others' sex lives. Gossip, locker room chat, pornography, and media might lead us to believe that others enjoy sex frequently, several times a week, every day, or even more often. However, the reality is different. One study found that people in Britain and the US guessed that younger people had sex 13 times in the last month, while the actual number was just 5 in Britain and 4 in the US. On average, American adults have sex 53 times per year, a little more than once per week. Interestingly, sexual frequency has declined in recent years, possibly due to the rise of solo sex with the proliferation of pornography and sexting. In long-term relationships, it's normal for couples to experience fluctuations in libido. Going weeks, months, or even years without partnered sex is not uncommon. Why the myth persists? Sex remains relatively taboo in our culture, leading to assumptions and comparisons about other people's sex lives. But here's the truth, everyone else isn't having more sex than you. Believing otherwise can make a person feel like something is wrong with them. For teenagers, this belief may lead to risky behavior. For adults, it can affect self-esteem and feelings of desirability. So, rest assured you're not alone and there's no normal amount of sex to be having. Certainly, here are some benefits of sex. Physical health. Exercise. Sex is a form of physical activity that can help burn calories, improve cardiovascular health, and strengthen muscles. Boosts immunity. Regular sexual activity may enhance the immune system by increasing antibodies and reducing stress hormones. Pain relief. Orgasms release endorphins, which act as natural painkillers and can alleviate headaches, menstrual cramps, and other discomforts. Emotional well-being. Stress reduction. Intimacy and physical touch can reduce stress and promote relaxation. Bonding. Sex fosters emotional connection and intimacy between partners. Mood enhancement. The release of oxytocin during sex contributes to feelings of happiness and contentment. Relationship benefits. Communication. Sexual intimacy encourages open communication and vulnerability. Trust and intimacy. Regular sex can strengthen trust and emotional bonds in relationships. Conflict resolution. After sex, the body releases hormones that promote feelings of closeness and empathy, aiding in conflict resolution. Hormonal balance. Regulates hormones. Sexual activity helps maintain hormonal balance, including testosterone and estrogen levels. Better sleep. The relaxation and release of hormones after sex can improve sleep quality. Heart health. Cardiovascular exercise. Sex can be a moderate cardiovascular workout, benefiting heart health. Lower blood pressure. Regular sexual activity may help lower blood pressure. Self-esteem and confidence. Body image. Positive sexual experiences can improve body image and self-confidence. Feeling desired. Being desired by a partner can boost self-esteem. Remember that individual experiences vary, and the benefits of sex depend on factors like frequency, emotional connection, and overall health. Communication with your partner and prioritizing consent are essential for a fulfilling sexual experience. That belief that everyone else is having more sex than you are common and relatable feelings that persist across age groups. From teenagers in high school who think everyone is doing it to single or coupled adults fearing they're going through a dreaded dry spell. Many people assume that others are having more sex than them. However, research reveals a different reality. Detailed surveys of sexual behavior show that people tend to skew their view of others' sex lives. Factors like gossip, locker room chat, pornography, and media might lead individuals to believe that others enjoy sex frequently, several times a week, every day, or even more often. But the truth is more nuanced. For instance, guesses versus reality. A study asked people in Britain and the US to guess how often younger people in their country had sex in the past 4 weeks. The average guess was that they had sex 13 times in the last month, while the actual number was just 5 in Britain and 4 in the US. Actual frequency. On average, American adults have sex 53 times per year, which is a little more than once per week. Declining sexual frequency. Interestingly, sexual frequency has declined in recent years. The reasons aren't fully understood, but theories suggest that solo sex, such as pornography and sexting, may be on the rise. Natural ebb and flow. In long-term relationships, couples experiencing infrequent sex might simply be going through the natural ebb and flow of libido. It's normal for someone to go weeks, months, or even years without partnered sex. So no need to worry, everyone else isn't having more sex than you. This persistent belief can impact emotional health and behavior, making people feel like there's something wrong with them. For teenagers, it might lead to risky behavior, while for adults, it can affect self-esteem and feelings of desirability.